Hello and welcome back to the 99 Nights in the Forest. We are here and we're doing the Christmas event. I am going to go over the best way to go ahead and get candy canes. There's a lot of really cool stuff here, and it is, let's head on over. It is tough to get candy canes towards the end of this playthrough if you're doing 99 nights. So what you'll want to be doing is you'll want to first have the first elf class, which is what, the helper elf. And then after that, you're going to want to go ahead and upgrade to the giving elf, the one that gives presents. And I'll show that off in just a quick second. When you get the gift giving elf, it's going to give you at level, what is it? At level 3, it's going to go ahead and it's going to give you golden presents after the 20th day. And so that's going to be huge, getting those extra candy canes from the gift giving elf, especially I think if you have multiple in your party. So it's day 6. Normally I'm here at about day 4, but it did take me a little while to find some stuff. So it's day 6 now, and I am lighting all of these trees up. And as I'm doing this, as I'm lighting these trees, I'm getting 3 candy canes per tree. It doesn't take long to find the lights. You just have to take them either from the lights that are wrapped around a wolf, or from the lights that are around other trees. And then you just move them into here. We get this awesome cutscene. And so 3 times 12, that's going to be 36 candy canes. And then once you're done with this, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and finish up the elves that are scattered around the map. And here the elves are all coming out around town. Now, one of the easiest ways to progress quickly so that you can get your fire up and everything like that is open up the presents that you see here in, where is our fire, so we can grab some food. Open up the presents here in the North Pole. Usually there's a fair amount of gasoline and other items that are quite useful for that. And then right now what we need to do is we need to finish up our... let's grab our food here, finish up the elves around here, and then as soon as I'm done with the elves, I'm actually going to be just restarting the game. You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 elves. Now this is a little bit glitchy as far as it showing what's here, and also for the present elf, you do need to focus on gold. So if you see gold anywhere, make sure you pick it up, because you're going to need to go ahead and buy those resources. The ladder is the only one that you can't I guess reconsume. So let's see, there is and here we go. It's a shovel one. That's good. So we'll get out our shovel. The noises that they make are a little bit on the crazy side, I feel. And so night is going to be approaching. So once we finish this guy, we'll be heading back. And then actually, I'll probably just go ahead and look around for some more coins here for our night. There we go. Here's the present. And we have this. We already have the peppermint pelter. The weapons are really cool. They regenerate. The snowball is really fun. It does regenerate relatively well. We'll be back when it's day. All right, so before we go out, I do want to show the small present blueprints here that you get every 3 minutes for this class. They are extremely helpful. And can really help you to kind of take off. Now, when you get the gold, Dawn just popped in there. When you get the, and I believe everyone in your party can open these. When you get, and you open them yourself as well. When you get to there's some food. And when you get to the gold presents, you're going to be getting you're going to want to do longer playthroughs. For that, 2 new elves have popped on. I did get enough gold. I'm not going to open up all of these, but after the video, I definitely will, because this is how you progress in this class. All right, let's swing it up here. I did also get enough gold to go ahead and make sure that I could get 2 ladders. So if we end up with some ladder elves, then we'll be able to do that. You can see that there's some gold right over here. I'm going to pick that up as well. And then might as well see if we've got a diamond. The diamonds are few and far between these days, so it's just a good old sack. All right, let's go ahead and do this. I love this ice skating thing. We do have a wolf to go ahead and finish off. Let's do the peppermint here. And that definitely finishes it off. I will grab the alpha wolf pelt. Why not? I'm not going to be playing a full round, though. I'm not even going to make it to 49 days. I'm just going to go ahead and cruise on through and finish this up, because restarting and then doing the trees over again and then getting all of the elves that appear early on in the game is definitely the way to go ahead and get to maximize the candy canes. Now for this method, you do want to kind of be as fast as you possibly can, and kind of get in the game, out of the game. I'm really lollygagging this one, but I wanted to make sure that I could get as good a footage as possible. So we'll probably, as the alpha wolf around here, looks like we can go and just open this up here. Oh no, actually we can't. So let's go ahead and, not the snow shovel, but let's see. Peppermint is loaded. So let's go ahead and, whoa. There we go. That took way too long. Got too excited about this. I don't think I really need food, so I'm not going to pick that up because I am just about done. And then we have the blowpipe, which this is the only time I've ever gotten the blowpipe. So there are 2 more elves showing. There's a lot more. For some reason, they sort of like stop showing on the map. So I would highly recommend taking screenshots so that you can go ahead and see them. Now, ice is the fastest way to cruise. So let's see if we can find a ladder guy. All right, we already got that guy. Yep, we already got that one. So yeah, there's the elf machine. The elf scanner does not show all of the elves on the map, which is a real bummer. I hope that gets patched before the last week, because that severely impacts how many you are able to go ahead and get. And then this is just help off the ice. So let's kind of scroll out over here. You can see that we are getting attacked. I was hoping to see an elf that we could help. Because we're getting attacked, this is probably a pretty good night just to go ahead and like run around and grab all of the elves. So he's coming right now, and he's going to get 1 hit in, but it's so early that he really isn't super aggressive. I don't need the blaster because I'm not really getting into any more battles. So, and on the ice, you are much faster than the deer, which is quite cool. I think this might be something we can go ahead and cruise around as well. There's an elf here, so we haven't done it yet. So let's go ahead and do this one. And I do still have to worry about night wolves, but as far as the deer, he's sort of like watching the fun at the camp. So we don't really have to worry about him. And so you can see I'm already up to 213 now. So they are kind of creeping up. They're not going to be coming as fast as they are when I have the when I'm working on the trees, though. So getting the trees done and then getting out as fast as possible after you finish the elves is definitely a priority. And so let's swing on over here. Now, if my fire goes out, if my fire ends up going out, let's just finish this guy off. Where are you? There you are. I really don't have to worry about that because here's this guy. Oh, okay, got it. We got a few coming, so I think we'll go ahead and wait until the night elves leave. Night wolves. All right, there we go. And then the ray gun. The stuff that you get inside of the golden presents is so much fun. All right, and then let's take a look. And there's one more elf. Hopefully it's a tree elf. Okay, so as you can see, you do have to keep the fire going to keep the North Pole safe. So that is definitely something that I need to take care of here before I go and check out that last elf. So good information, good information. All right, there we go. That should be good enough for right now. And let's just take a quick little peek at this last elf that already went out again. Whoa. All right, so this next night is going to be a lot of running around. Let's hope we can get over to this elf before night comes. And then, and here it is a shovel elf. And so you can see this one isn't on the map anymore. So, don't know why that is, but for some reason, the map itself isn't operating correctly. And so we'll get this guy done. And then, oh, so it's almost out. Okay, so here we go. It's good to know. I thought that the North Pole would be good anyways. And then you can see the elf is in the tree over there. So let's go ahead. Let's open this quickly. It's going to be an interesting night. And then axe trim. So the trims are quite cool. I don't really use the trims at all in game. And let's just get this ladder up here if we can. And then we're definitely going to have to run around tonight. So there is the elf. Let's get our blueprint. And you don't want to put it too far into the tree. You won't be able to climb. So let's go ahead and climb on up here. And are we safe up here? Oh, we're not safe there. Okay. So we are going to have to use this. Anyways, if I die, and I'm hungry as well. That is awesome. So if I die right now, it's been nice knowing you, and hope this is helpful for you. So when you play quickly, you might not get all of the different things that you want to get. I do want to survive tonight, though, just because if I survive tonight, then I can open up the rest of the presents and upgrade a little bit more. So yeah, I want to make sure that if I can do that, I'll go ahead and do that. Now, I don't have anything to start the fire with whatsoever, so I'm all out of heals and 39 seconds left, and I'm about to starve. So let's go ahead and grab some of this, and then also that. We're starving. So yeah, it looks like this is the end, guys. All right, so we're not starving anymore, but 2 more hits and we are done. So hopefully we can get him kind of freaked out on something else and then get enough distance here. If I get some ice, then I should be able to move faster than him, but we're about to starve again. So, yep, there we go. Have a good one. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope this was helpful. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to all of you. We died. Wah, wah, wah. See you next time, all. Bye-bye.